So how is the race shaping up? Joining us now, Chris Hall, the CBC's National Affairs Editor and host of CBC Radio's The House. And Chris, what have you been hearing as the main issues during this leadership campaign?
Well, it's interesting. A lot of it started with whether the campaign itself should go ahead because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The June convention had to be canceled. The campaigns had to reorient how they were going to reach out to the members. The good news is that 100,000 new members signed up, and that's a sign that Conservatives are engaged. I think the big issue right now is just what to do about the economy, how they can replace the Liberals and win in areas like Ontario and Quebec and Atlantic Canada, which were really very difficult, just toeholds in each of those three areas of the country. So looking at sort of the alternatives they're putting forward, it's on climate change, on energy, really trying to distinguish themselves from each other, although they really, if you look at their campaign platforms, they're really alike on some of those main issues, but trying to distinguish themselves from the Liberals as well.
I know it's always important when the official opposition chooses its leader, but what about for the Conservatives right now?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's really important with the polls beginning to suggest that the We charity issues are beginning to strike at the popularity of the Liberal Party and the Prime Minister's own brand. It's important, obviously, to try and be able to keep that momentum going once you're the leader after next weekend. So I think that's a big part of it. But frankly, you know, another issue for the Conservatives, and always has been, is trying to maintain party unity. There are 4 candidates running. There is a division still. Some of them are really social conservatives. Others, like Peter MacKay, are not. And there's also the question about what to do out west. The party's base is there, but the Wexit movement, the threat of a potential separatist party running in the next federal election, all of that has to be dealt with immediately. Andrew Scheer on the House this weekend telling me that he sees that as a real challenge. That's to be dealt with directly and immediately.
And is there any way of gauging who the frontrunner might be now?
It's difficult. It's a ranked preferential ballot, but I did talk to a number of the campaigns today and other people who were involved in organizing this leadership race. Peter MacKay is seen as the putative frontrunner, but you know, with more than one ballot likely, if he doesn't get 50% plus one, then you have to wonder what are the second ballot choices for some of the people who begin to drop off. So it's hard really to handicap this, but as it stands right now, Leslyn Lewis, who is a brand new political newcomer, is doing much better, I think, than most people thought. Erin O'Toole is the MP from the Durham area. He's doing well, getting lots of money. They've signed up all these members. And Derek Sloan, the fourth one, really appealing on a single issue kind of social campaign, social issues campaign. So we'll have to see how those people, if he drops off first, where his people go, if they go anywhere at all on subsequent ballots.
Always so nice to have your analysis. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, and good to see you.